Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. So big breaking news, guys. We just got word that Jasmine and Gino are officially married. Actually have been married for quite some time. So I wasn't planning to come back and do another video today, but we just got some breaking news about the information of Gino and Jasmine's marriage, their wedding, and all of that stuff. So let's take a look about what's going on here, because this is a big one, and I know some people are going to be shocked by this. Myself, no, not really, because they've been hinting at this for quite some time. They've been coming on almost, it feels like almost every season we've had Gino and Jasmine recently come on, and they've been hinting at getting married for quite some time, and a big source of disagreement between these two was that prenup, and we saw that play out on the last time that they were around on before the 90 days. So as it turns out, they were officially married, and there's also a bit of a timeline issue here that we're going to look into, and whether that means that some of these scenes are fake, because on the last tell-all of before the 90 days, which I believe was filmed in September, if I'm not mistaken, they were already married, but they were discussing things as if they weren't. So let's take a look and see how this timeline here makes sense. So this is coming from intouchweekly.com, so you guys can go and check it out. And 90 Day Fiancé stars Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo are married after 4 years together. 90 Day Fiancé stars Jasmine and Gino are married, and Touch can exclusively confirm. Now, Jasmine, who's 36, and Gino, 53, tied the knot during a wedding ceremony in June of 2023, a Wayne County, Michigan clerk confirmed to In Touch. Now, the couple made their reality TV debut during season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, which premiered in December of 2021. After Jasmine and Gino first connected online in 2019, he traveled to Panama in December of 2020 to meet his virtual girlfriend in person for the first time. Now, we say girlfriend here, but as you guys know, and I'm always going to say this every time we do a video about Jasmine and Gino, it wasn't his girlfriend. This was his paid girlfriend. This was his sugar baby. They made on his sugar baby, sugar daddy website. They've already admitted to this. Gino was paying for Jasmine's services. Basically, Gino is kind of marrying his escort. It's kind of interesting here. And I'm not sure if he signed a prenup. So this is a really tricky situation when you marry someone that is basically a sex worker, we don't know if Jasmine is still doing that stuff. We know that she's doing OnlyFans, where she's pretending to be your virtual girlfriend. But of course, she's not doing the sugar baby, sugar daddy thing, because, well, she already has her sugar daddy, and his name is Gino. And so obviously she's not doing that stuff anymore. But still, when you marry your sex worker, I'm not sure that you should not sign a prenup. So you guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below, because I find it quite interesting. So despite hitting it off, they have faced many ups and downs over the course of their relationship. In addition to Jasmine's jealousy issues, the couple suffered a long K-1 visa journey and struggled to see eye to eye when it comes to their finances. Now, news of their wedding comes after fans watched Jasmine meet Gino's family for the first time after moving to Michigan during a recent episode. And while Gino's family ultimately became her in-laws, the Panama native didn't have the best first impressions of the family and accused them of attacking her. Not shocked that they're being nice to me, because the way I picture it is like when an animal is trying to attack their prey. They're trying to be like, look friendly and all that, and they're just waiting for the moment to attack. Now, the drama continued when Gino's sister Michelle told Jasmine that Gino had a bachelor party at a strip club behind her back during the November 19th episode. And what's interesting about that is that, he had that bachelor party, and we talked about this already, guys. And, I don't know how many times I've said it, but, some of these scenes are so obviously staged. Gino had a bachelor party behind Jasmine's back. Let's just put that in quotations. And he had that the day before she came to the USA. And we've spoken about this in the video that we did on that. How was it not staged when, you can't just walk into a strip club with a whole entire film crew, because that thing was filmed, that whole scene was filmed by TLC. And so it was obviously staged. It was obviously coordinated with between Gino, the strip club, and the camera crew, the TLC camera crew. So the whole thing was obviously a bit of a setup, in my opinion. Did Jasmine know? I don't know, but I'm not sure it really matters anyways, because I really do think that there's just too many instances where their storyline has been fake so far this season. And I think that you can kind of see that, right? Because, every episode, Jasmine is breaking down and threatening to go back to Panama when we all know, right? I think everybody know, you guys know, if you watch the show, you all know that it was never going to happen. She latched on to her sugar daddy. She sunk her claws into him deep, and she was never going to go back to Panama. I don't think anyone bought that. And so why are you coming on the show every week having literally a mental breakdown, which of course is acted out, but having a mental breakdown week after week and always threatening to leave the relationship when I don't know how many people really believe that. And I think we all kind of got tired of that a little bit towards the end of the season. But yeah, so, and you can see how fake all of those scenes were because they are married, right? They are married. So, you guys make of that what you will. She said, here I am feeling guilty for getting mad at Gino, being very hard on myself, blaming everything on me. Like, yes, maybe, I'm too jealous. She said that in a confessional about the betrayal. I have trust issues after finding all these things from his exes, but I should have trusted my instinct because I was right. Yeah, okay, Jasmine, okay. She later confronted the Michigan native during, the November 26th episode and accused him of lying to her all the time. Gino's decision to not tell Jasmine about the bachelor party seemed to be the final straw, and she told him she didn't want to marry him anymore. That's up to you, Gino. I can't marry someone that gets upset and angry like you. You're way overreacting. You're way out of control, and I think that you need some help is what I think. And there goes Jasmine with projecting everything that she kind of does herself onto Gino. After Jasmine said she needed to book a ticket back to Panama, Gino agreed that it was a good idea. You're way overreacting about a stupid bachelor party, a once-in-a-lifetime bachelor party that you're getting this upset. You act like I cheated on you or something. She then argued that she wasn't overreacting and admitted that Gino always makes her feel like he's unfaithful in their relationship. I'm tired of having to tell you I'm sorry for the way that you make me feel. Take this, shit. I don't want it. I can't take it. Give it to someone else. I want to go back to Panama with my dog. I want to be with my kids and people that love me. I know that you don't want me. You make me angry, Gino. So, yeah, that's it's what's puzzling me is that it's just like what we see on the show and what happens in reality with these two. It's completely different. And I've seen some comments, in the videos that we've done about these two that, some people believe that behind the scenes, Gino and Jasmine get along just great. And all this drama starts up when the camera crew shows up. And I really think that's probably what happens here. I think that, Jasmine complains about a lack of attraction from Gino. He's not interested in having sex with her is kind of what she said. But, I don't know that Jasmine really cares about that. In fact, that probably is a reason why she likes Gino because, well, if you meet a sugar daddy and he doesn't even want sex, then you're like, okay, bingo, I hit the jackpot here. This guy is giving me money and he's really not asking for all that much in return. Maybe we don't know exactly what the whole deal is. Obviously, they have their own little arrangement that they're not telling us. And obviously, it's not on the show. But they obviously have some kind of arrangement between the two of them because that's just how a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship works. And finances is really the hallmark of that kind of relationship. You got to pay to play. That's just how it works. So obviously Gino is paying to play. We just don't know exactly how this whole thing works and what the breakdown of it is behind the scenes with the two of them, but that's just the way it is. And so there you have it. In Touch has seen, confirmation that these two were married as of June. Let's see the date here. It was June. I believe they said June 23rd of 2023. Actually, they don't have the exact date, but they say that it was on June of 2023. Now, the reason why that date is interesting, if we look at this article here from Screen Rant, and, you guys, if you saw last season, the prenup was a big deal with these two. Gino wanted a prenup. Jasmine didn't want one. It caused a lot of drama. It caused a lot of frustration between the two of them. And, that kind of played out last season. This season, less so. It's been more about Jasmine's journey to come to the USA. But, Gino did explain why he wanted Jasmine to have a prenup. And this was during the tell-all of Before the 90 Days. And this was in September, right? So, reveal his reasons for why he wanted Jasmine to have a prenup. The 53-year-old Michigan man didn't have the best relationship with his Panamanian partner. Despite that, he remained with her and kickstarted the K-1 visa process. Now, during Before the 90 Days Season 6, Gino and Jasmine tried to get approval after waiting 18 months. However, the season finale showed that Jasmine couldn't undergo her visa service interview due to an issue with her application. But of course, she obviously got that later. The couple somehow reunited in the USA before the tell-all. The latest preview of the 90 Day Fiancé Before 90 Day Season 6 tell-all shows Gino opening up about why he wants Jasmine to have a prenup. As Gino expresses his side, the co-stars share their take on the situation. Misha Johnson states, "I'm totally on Jasmine's side on this one," and claims that a prenup is a red flag. I would say that not signing a prenup or not wanting one is a red flag as well. At the same time, Dempsey and Statler disagree with Misha and pick Gino's side. Now, Gino also explains why he never asked his wife to sign a prenup, his ex-wife. He says she was working and she had her own retirement account with good investments. He implies that he has Jasmine for a prenup because she lacks all of those traits. Gino also shares his view on Jasmine asking him for a will. He claims it's extremely odd that Jasmine wants him to do a will when they're not married, at least as of that point. And that scares me. Like, what? Am I going to be murdered? He said. Jasmine and Gino got into a tough spot by continuing their incompatible relationship. People thought that they should have split up, but they didn't. And so that's where it stands. Now, I was trying to see if they did sign a prenup because my memory is not exactly clear on that. And I can't find information. The best I could find is that Gino relented on his demands to sign a prenup. So it sounds like perhaps he did. Maybe this information will come out and we'll know 100% if Jasmine did or did not sign a prenup at a later point. As of today, we just have the information that they are married. And you guys just saw the article, right? And this was in September, and this was for the tell-all of Before the 90 Days. Now, they got married in June, and in September, they're still talking about prenup and all of that stuff as if they're not married. So you guys get where I'm going with this, how much of the show is staged, because in September, that's after June, which means that they were already married by the time that, Before the 90 Days tell-all aired. And so they were kind of pretending like they were about to get married. There are just so many inconsistencies with 90 Day Fiancé recently, and it's really hard to wrap my head around it. There's a possibility that the tell was filmed before. Generally, it's filmed, a couple of weeks, maybe 2 months before, but now we're talking at least 3 months, maybe even longer than that. Was a tell-all filmed at least 4 months in advance? I don't know. Would TLC, script this whole storyline and tell Gino and Jasmine, just act like you're not married? Perhaps Gino and Jasmine did it themselves. They came on the tell-all and were acting like they were not married. I'm not exactly sure. I do feel that there's something suspicious there. I think my theory is that TLC knew that Jasmine and Gino were going to come back on the show, and we were going to see Jasmine's story play out in the US. And so they probably told them they're probably in cahoots with Gino and Jasmine to kind of keep the marriage on the down low, so that, we got an extra season of them. I'm not sure that it's worth it, guys. I'm not sure that TLC being in cahoots with Gino and Jasmine just so that we get more Gino and Jasmine is worth it. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. And, people are talking about it on Reddit as we speak. Wonder how soon she can get Dane here. This person says, being sarcastic, they're both such a train wreck. They deserve each other. Not shocking. I believe the headline was Mother of the Year marries sexiest man alive. So, people are reacting to it on Reddit and online as well. This is a bit of a breaking news situation, even though it's all news. And Jasmine is very much in the USA as we speak. They're very much together. And you guys let me know what you think about that. Just wanted to bring you guys this news. Let me know what you think about Gino marrying Jasmine. They met on a sugar daddy website, and Gino decided to make his sugar baby his wife. And we'll see if I can find out more information about the prenup situation. But you guys think that's a good idea? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm still a little shocked that Gino went ahead with this, simply because it's generally not a good idea to do that. And I'm not exactly sure that Jasmine's around for the long haul. I really think that she's a good actress, and she's an obvious actress, but I think a good actress, at least for what 90 Day Fiancé wants her to be, which is have breakdowns week after week after week after week. And I'm not sure what to make of this guy. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Please hit that subscribe button down below for more content right here on the channel. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.